And in fact, this is the second debate that we are in fact going to be discussing. 72 hours to go for in fact the first phase of polls in Gujarat. And the middle of the heat and dust of this entire poll campaign for phase 1, what we're looking at the moment is a bitter war of words. While the Prime Minister has accused the Congress party in opposition of being apologists for terror, the Congress president too hit back at the Prime Minister today. In fact, he was called Jhooton ka Sardar or the chief of liars. And in fact, with this, Mallikarjun Kharge also went on to show how the Prime Minister in fact misrepresents or misuses rather his humble beginnings, while at the same time saying that he belonged to an untouchable caste. The middle of this, of course, is the larger question of how in the past, whenever the Congress party has targeted the Prime Minister, it clearly has not worked on ground, whether it's 2014, whether it's 2017, whether it's comments like Chaiwala or Neech. These comments have very clearly damaged the prospects of the Congress party, at least in terms of the electoral outcome that has been seen in these very important elections. First, listen in to the comments that have come in, and then we will open this up with the debate.
दिल्ली में जब बाटला हाउस एनकाउंटर हुआ तो कांग्रेस के नेता आतंकियों के समर्थन में रोने लगे, रोने। कांग्रेस आतंकवाद को भी वोट बैंक की नजर से देखती है, तुष्टीकरण की दृष्टि से देखती है।
एक बात चलती है, एक बार अगर झूठ बोलेंगे लोग सुन लेंगे, 2 बार भी बोलेंगे तो भी सुन लेंगे। कितने बार झूठ बोलेंगे? झूठ पर झूठ, ये झूठों के सरदार है।
And in fact, the BJP hit back at the Congress, saying that they could not fathom the fact that a Chaiwala is the Prime Minister.
डायनेस्टिक सियासत है, डिस्ट्रक्टिव विरासत है, वो डायलिसिस पे है। और जब डायनेस्टिक सियासत और डिस्ट्रक्टिव विरासत डायलिसिस पे होती है तो उसके लग्गू बग्गुओं के इसी तरह के बयान आते हैं। आज जिस नेतृत्व को पूरी दुनिया सराह रही है, आज दुनिया में जिस नेतृत्व का ने भारत का झंडा गाड़ा है, आप उनको जो है वो इस तरह की भाषा बोलेंगे तो जनता आपका और हश्र क्या करेगी, इसका अंदाजा आप लगा सकते हैं।
Once again, the Congress party has done what it does best. That is, to abuse one person, it has started abusing and insulting the position of the Prime Minister and constitutional position. The statement of Mr. Kharge is not a sahyog, but it is a vote bank ka prayog and udyog. Just like Madhusudan Mistry heckled, abused, insulted the Prime Minister, and not just the Prime Minister, but his entire Garib Samaj by saying, "Aukaat dikha denge." Now Mr. Kharge is also slandering and abusing and insulting the Prime Minister because they cannot tolerate, these dynasts and elitists can't tolerate that a Chaiwala has become the Prime Minister.
And as the poll battle inches closer, the new entrant, the Aam Aadmi Party's worries only seem to be increasing. In fact, it is the party's candidate from Abdasa constituency, Vasant Khetani, who's also withdrawn from the poll race. And this comes even as Kejriwal has given a written assurance that his party is going to be forming the next government in Gujarat.
राजनीति के अंदर मेरी भविष्यवाणी सही निकलती है। 2014 में जब दिल्ली में चुनाव हुआ था तो मैंने एक पत्रकार को लिख के दिया था कि कांग्रेस की इस बार 0 सीट आएंगी। किसी ने यकीन नहीं किया, लेकिन उस चुनाव में कांग्रेस की 0 सीट आई थी। पंजाब के चुनाव में मैंने कई सारी भविष्यवाणियां की थी। मैंने कहा था नवजोत सिंह सिद्धू हारेंगे, चन्नी साहब दोनों सीटों से हारेंगे, बादल साहब का पूरा परिवार हारेगा। तो आज मैं आप सबके सामने लिख के भविष्यवाणी करने जा रहा हूं। गुजरात में आम आदमी पार्टी की सरकार बन रही है। ये आज आप नोट कर लीजिए, भविष्यवाणी सही होगी।
You're watching the News Hour at 9, debate number 2 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
And for more on this. In fact, we are reporting from the banks of the Sabarmati right here in Ahmedabad, tracking the poll very closely. But let's go across to Aparajita Sarangi, Member of Parliament and National Spokesperson of the BJP. With us and joining me right here is Mr. Ajay Umat, who is a Group Editor of Ahmedabad Mirror and Nav Gujarat Samay. Kamzurrum Chowdhury, Leader of the Congress, is with us. But let me take this first question across to Tenseen Poonawala. Tenseen Poonawala, we've seen in the past, whether it is niche, whether it is chaiwala, there have been different kinds of words that have been used for the Prime Minister. And the Prime Minister himself saying that मैं रोज 2.5-3 kilo गाली लेता हूं, and that how he uses it to his advantage and it has strengthened them only in the past. In this case also, perhaps this गाली politics and in fact judging purely by what has been seen in terms of electoral outcomes, perhaps this is not something that would help the Congress. It may just end up helping the BJP. Tenseen.
प्रधानमंत्री जी गाली खाते हैं वो उनका बयान है, लोगों के पास खाने को थाली नहीं है वो हकीकत है। सबसे पहले शब्द मौत का सौदागर, मर्चेंट ऑफ डेथ, was used by the Honorable Chief Minister of Gujarat September 2002 in Gaurav Yatra, not by the Congress. It's a lie that is kept saying. On Butler House, the Prime Minister has lied. On Butler House, do you know on Butler House, Martyr Mohan Chand Sharma ji got the highest award. The then President of India, Prime Minister of India, Srimati Sonia Gandhi ji, not only praised him, Srimati Sonia Gandhi ji wrote a letter to his wife saying that the sacrifice will not go in vain. And yes, Salman Khurshid and Digvijay Singh made statements that were not to be made, and the official Congress communique as covered by Times of India pulled them up, and Janardhan Dwivedi said we don't agree with this and pulled them up. But I am asking you on the issue of terror. Did the Prime Minister get ISI in Pathankot? Yes or no? Now you have a Gujarat journalist with you. In 2017, the Honorable Prime Minister in the holy land of Gujarat said that there was a conspiracy against his governor by the Army Chief Deepak Kapoor. What did the Prime Minister do about that? But I have one more thing before I end. On your earlier debate, and this is very important because I got a couple of messages, hate speech was made, said that masjids are promoting love jihad by paying 5 lakhs. I hope Times Now does not stand up. I kept asking you not to allow this kind of polarization. So I hope that is pulled aside and that kind of rhetoric is not allowed. But for the Prime Minister to get away by speaking lies... Well,
we do not subscribe to the views... No, Tenseen, let me make it very clear. Those are individual views that may have been expressed in the course of the debate. We are not subscribing to any of those views. But very specifically, let me go across to the spokesperson of the BJP, Aparajita Sarangi. One second, you made a number of points. Aparajita Sarangi, the allegation of Tenseen Poonawala is that the Prime Minister has been economical with the truth while referring to, apology when it comes to terror. Your response to him on that?
Very good evening. Whatever Mallikarjun Kharge ji told about Prime Minister is an expression of the mindset of the Congress. It shows the moral conduct of the Congress and the standards of conduct of the Congress, how low they can go up to. And Kharge has forgotten that he's not referring to Sri Narendra Modi ji, he's talking about the Prime Minister. He should at least have the courtesy, the decency to respect the chair of the Prime Minister. Now these are the people who did not only call him niche or chaiwala. In fact, we have forgotten, they had also termed him as Chaukidar, chor hai. This kind of expression had come from them. And thereafter, there was our government had come with thumping majority. So I think people definitely believe our Prime Minister, trust our Prime Minister's words, and actually, they are with the Prime Minister because of the works that he has been doing, and he is giving his report card to the people of Gujarat. He gave the report card to the people of Himachal Pradesh before the elections. Everywhere he goes with the list of the works that he has been doing. And as far as terror issue is concerned, see, we walk the talk. As far as Jammu Kashmir is concerned, since before 2014, 26 May 2014, there were 9,739 Atanki events. In fact, the terror events. And when after coming of Modi ji,
I'm going to come to that point.
302. So I think we have a certain policy in place.
I'm going to come to that point. I think I'm going to bring it back. Okay, I'm going to come back to those points because I think I want to first get in a couple of reactions to what has happened over the last 48 hours in terms of comments on this particular issue. And let me take this across to Mr. Ajay Umat. Mr. Ajay Umat, what we've seen in the past is that whether it is Neech, whether it is Chai Wala, whether it is Chaukidar Chor Hai, all of these comments, while the Congress and the opposition has every right to come up with any slogan they want to, they have not really worked on ground, and the Prime Minister and the BJP have very clearly used these slogans to their advantage politically. Obviously. And the results are there to speak of.
This has happened in 2007 also, when Sonia Gandhi told Narendra Modi "Maut ka saudagar," and he turned out to be vodka saudagar, and they had got rich dividends out of it, and 117 seats Bharatiya Janata Party won in that election also. I don't understand that why senior leaders of Congress Party are making such derogatory comments against Prime Minister Modi, because they don't realize that people in Gujarat will this will bring a sort of Hindu backlash in Gujarat, because they would not tolerate anybody giving galis to Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He is one of the tallest and most popular leader in Gujarat, and even if you ask somebody in the street that to whom you are going to vote, they'll say we are going to vote for Modi. They will not say that we are going to vote for Bharatiya Janata Party, and they may not name the candidate also. So this kind of popularity when Mr. Narendra Modi is enjoying in Gujarat, I don't understand that. I think this is a sort of societal step or harakiri on part of Congress leaders that they are uttering such words against Mr. Prime Minister.
Before I go across to Mr. Chowdhury, do you think the choice of words is also controversial? Jhooton ka Sardar, because that is open to multiple interpretations.
Exactly, Jhooton ka Sardar means what are you up to? You can draw your own conclusion and interpretation, but I think it is not in good taste, and people in Gujarat may not like this kind of utterances at all.
All right. So Mr. Chowdhury, Mr. Kamzurrum Chowdhury, these utterances at a time when Mr. Modi, perhaps his popularity is bigger than the BJP, says in fact the senior journalist with me, at a point of time like this, is this a suicidal step by the Congress?
No, the people of the country, they know, they have seen through such type of rhetorics and victim card being played by the Bharatiya Janata Party and the Prime Minister of our country, unfortunately. Because after 27 years of Bharatiya Janata Party's rule in Gujarat, if the Home Minister of the country comes to Gujarat and tries to remember the 2002 genocide of Muslims in Gujarat, or the Prime Minister wants to rake up the terrorism issue and the issue in Gujarat, then I believe the report card of the 27 years has simply gone to waste. Because you forget the Morbi incident where 135 people have lost their lives just yesterday only. You just forget that, okay, Bilkis Banu's rapists have been let loose by the government. You just forget that the terrorists who were responsible for killing Rajiv Gandhi are let loose because of the government's policy. So this is the hypocrisy, and once you question them, they will tell you all about pseudo-nationalism and the Hindutva card, because they will not want to remember the Pulwama Kand where 40 of our brave Jawans lost their lives.
You have every right to question them, sir. Simple question is whether this is the correct metaphor to use to criticize, because a personal attack and criticizing a policy, there is a world of difference, and you understand that, Mr. Chowdhury.
Madhav.
No, the way how you market it, that all depends on how you market it. We are very poor marketers, but the Prime Minister Modi, he has got a, the highest degree in the world on marketing himself. So be it. But one day or the other, the people of this country will see through this, through the antics of the Prime Minister and the Bharatiya Janata Party. Then only we can see the light of the day.
All right.
Because
it's just about marketing. It's just about marketing. Aparajita Saregi, it's nothing but marketing. The Prime Minister, the BJP all know marketing very well. This is all about marketing, according to Mr. Chowdhury. Please respond to him.
This is so very unfortunate. I think this is demeaning the stature of the citizens of India. Every time Bharatiya Janata Party and the leadership of Prime Minister is winning, I think we have to acknowledge that. 5 state elections, we have won 4 out of them. And in Lok Sabha, we are sitting with 303 MPs. And we have been moving from, we are moving up the ladder. So I think it is all because of the tall stature of our Honorable Prime Minister, the kind of leadership that he is providing to the country and to all of us. I think we need to acknowledge acknowledge and appreciate that. And as far as Congress is concerned, I think it would be no exaggeration if I say Congress is on a ventilator, and the image of the Congress, or rather the picture of the Congress, is fading from the political map of India. Now, whatever Honorable Prime Minister said was definitely
all right, we'll have to leave it there. We're completely out of time. I'm sorry, Aparajita Sarangi, we're completely out of time. I'd have liked to come to you as well as Tenseen Poonawala and Ajay Umat as well as Mr. Kamzurrum Chowdhury for another comment, but completely out of time. All eyes on what impact this comment will ultimately have through the course of the campaign. Phase 1's campaign ends tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock, but there is an entire few days of campaigning as far as phase 2 is concerned. In fact, at least 4 days of campaign left. We'll have to see what the BJP responds and how they will utilize this, and if there's
BJP is
anything
very,
we know.
very smart, you know, they will turn this as an opportunity and in their favor.
Make the most, turn an adversity into an opportunity. That's what the Prime Minister is also on record to say. We'll have to leave it there for the moment. Signing off from the banks of the Sabarmati in Ahmedabad. Thanks so much for joining us.